Hello, guys. I hope y'all having a happy Sunday. I am having a awesome Sunday. So I just wanted to stop by and just have a little conversation with y'all, okay? So, my disclosure. Everybody have a right to feel and think how they want to think. That's why when you're young, your mama tell you use your own mind. Don't let nobody influence you. So what my thoughts may be different from somebody else's thoughts and different things. And, the way I was raised, the way you was raised, your environment, my environment. Everybody have a right to their own opinion. Everybody have a right to think differently. Period. Period. Everybody have that right to think differently. So I wind up getting in it. Number one. I don't like to do debates with people, politics, religion, or none of that, because my belief might not be something you believe. Who I probably vote for might not be somebody, so I try to stay away from those type of topics or different things like that. I try not to put myself and land myself in a seat where I got to debate about something. And to be honest, a lot of stuff that going. That's why I tell y'all I like to gossip about myself and worry about my business than to be on the internet worrying about everybody else. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is how I feel. God don't make perfect people. Ain't nobody on God green planet perfect. And everybody in this world probably got something about them that they don't want social media to know. So when you get a lot of these people that have these big podcasts and they got all these viewers and they talk about everybody else's business and all this and that, and they open to put their opinion on somebody else. I guarantee you they got something in their family tree or something that went on that they would not ever want to get exposed to the internet. Everybody, including myself. There's things about me, things that probably went on in my life or whatever, I wouldn't want to get exposed to the internet. Everybody have something that they be like, this is off limits for the internet. I don't want to say this. You know what I mean? But, when these people have these podcasts, they get on there and, a lot of people start watching them and they look at them like they Jesus Christ. Everything they say is the gospel. You get what I'm saying? So I try not to do that. So me and this person having a debate, and I don't do debates, but you have somebody constantly trying to get you to weigh in on something, which I don't do. So I'm like, no, I really don't do that. I really don't do that. I really don't, you know what I mean? So we was talking about just in general, like I think the conversation was, just in general about, I guess women and men or whatever relationships. So the conversation goes like, oh, women are shallow and they don't love unconditionally like a man loves. A man will love unconditional. I said, what do you mean by that? Like he said, say for instance, a man will go take a woman that works at McDonald's with no skills or no nothing. A very wealthy man will take her for face value with nothing. Take her from McDonald's, marry her, move her in, get her a Bentley, get her a Rolls Royce, get her all these things and all that. And you know what I mean? And, love her unconditionally. But a wealthy woman won't do that. I said, what do you mean she won't? Women do. And they will. But it's not normal. And I'm not, and get me right, and I'm not saying it's nobody's duty to take care of nobody. But a lot of times in the generation, it's known for husbands to be the providers for their wife. And a lot of women make more than their husband. So don't take everything I'm saying for face value. But I'm saying to this person that women, we do the same. We would take a man with way less than us with nothing and build and be in a full relationship with this man, just like how you described. No, women won't. Women won't. I said, take Oprah. Since we won. Why would you put Oprah? I said, because you sitting up here saying that shit won't happen. Oprah took Stedman. And he didn't have it. French's Phaedra Park. Paulo was not too long ago out of jail. She got Paulo. She married him. She moved. But even with Michael Jordan, with him and Juanita, I think it's smart for wealthy men to protect their wealth, because there is gold diggers with men and women. Michael Jordan and Juanita had a prenuptial agreement. I don't think it's nothing wrong. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all, I said, no, that's a smart decision. If somebody's with you genuinely for love, and it has nothing to do with money, they not marrying you because of the money. If you marry a wealthy man and y'all in a relationship, and don't, even in a prenup, the judge is not going to let you walk away with absolutely nothing. I don't give a fuck if he picked you up on the curb. You're still going to be able to get a house or this or that to survive, because you've been with this man. You ain't going to just, even with prenups, you're not going to walk away with total zero. But meaning, if you're a woman, you have absolute nothing, and you marry this successful man in the marriage, you still going to be doing better than what you was before he met you, even if the relationship ends. But don't say that women not willing to do the same. Sometimes we do more. And I was like, you don't know what a lot of these women have to go through with these billionaire husbands. The torment, the way they talk to them, and reminding them where they got them from. You don't know what she got to go through to be to drive that Bentley, to be to live in that house with him. You don't know that. You don't know that. So, but I'm like, why, man, you having this? I told you I don't want, because women, I said, I'm a woman. You're not going to sit here and tell me that women, we don't love unconditional, because I'm a woman and I love unconditional. I'm not finna sit here and argue with you. And I was like, you know what? It's a age gap. Me and you, 2 different ages. I'm in my 50s, you in your 30s. We ain't even making sense, because your thought process and my thought process, we thinking way off. Sweetie, we thinking, I'm not finna sit here and debate with you, but I don't get it. Like a lot of these people, they get on these podcasts and they watch all this stuff and they go crazy and live in this fictional world. Women will love just the same, but it's not normal for a lot of us to do that. Even if, say, for instance, if I'm a very wealthy woman and I got a husband, my husband probably wouldn't want me to go around and display that like, oh, my husband didn't have nothing. I do this for him. And I do that as a man. A real man has a way about it. So even if his wife got more than a man, just will get up and go get a job and just still try to have his own money in his pocket despite what his wife is doing, because he just don't feel comfortable with that. So some men wouldn't want their wife to boast. Oh, I take care of my husband and I do. It's not man-like. So no, you don't see that a lot. But I guarantee you there is women that is way more wealthier than their husbands, and they have no problem with taking care of their husbands. So it's like, don't tell me that it's not, because it is. But a lot of that is just not advertised, because it's not ladylike for us to do it, or we'll get dogged out really bad and be called sugar mamas if we do it. But if a man get a woman and take care of her, he's a provider, but we a sugar mama. So, and sometimes they might talk about the older men, but not so often. So I'm like, sweetie, you don't really know what you're talking about, but keep watching your podcasts and stuff like that. And then we got on the Kevin Samuels, and he studied talking, and Kevin Samuels had a point, and this and that and that. And I was like, I don't, God rest his soul. I said, I never watched Kevin Samuels. You don't want to watch this? And I'm going to don't send me no videos. I watched a little bit of Kevin Samuels, and I seen what he was delivering, and I chose not to watch him. And I'm not blaming him, because the women that chose to go on his podcast, see how he eat people up and chew them out, they made the conscious decision. They knew a lot of this stuff is for ratings. A lot of times these podcasters is inviting y'all ladies on there to get you on your show, to talk to you crazy, to belittle you, to make you look crazy. That's the whole design. Just like the Maury show, and when they had the shows and you're not the father, and they get great views. The baddies, all this fighting, the negativity get more views. That's what go viral. Ain't nobody gonna go viral. They talking to you nice. Oh, so you a mother and you got 2 kids. No, that ain't gonna go viral. You a mama with 2 kids. You washed up. Who finna marry you? Whoa. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that goes viral. But I'm like, sweetie, I'm not finna go and get into this debate with you. You have a right to what you feel. I have a right to what I feel. But I don't do this debate shit. Okay, but I'm telling you, ain't nobody on social media perfect. Everybody got something in their life, in their family, that they wouldn't want social media. No, he's talking about Coolio. How he talks about all this these women, and the fact that men that date women with kids is a simp, and these single ladies, and come to find out he's dating a woman that's a single mama with previous baby daddies, allegedly, So it's like, you see what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, but they'll ride his coattail and believe everything he's saying, and come to look at it like, oh, everything he's saying ain't the gospel, because he ain't even living in what he's telling us to do. So you can listen to certain people, but use your own brain and common sense. Use your own brain and common sense. But don't tell me that a woman is not caring and nurturing enough to be able to be a provider for a man. Are you crazy? No, it's not normal, and it's frowned upon for us to do it, because we'll get treated like, oh, we're sugar mama. But it's happening a whole lot, but people not talking about that. Because if she got a man, they're like, baby, don't put that out there. I don't want nobody thinking that you taking care of me and this, that, and that, because I still get up and I'll go work a job still to bring something into this household. Some men are not built like that, and it ain't everybody business what somebody's doing. But I'm like, I do think it's okay to protect your money. So if these men go spend all their money and don't do prenup, then that's on them. But it's a smart decision, especially if you ain't been with no woman and you and her done got it from the mud, and y'all done build this together, and everything that you put your blood, sweat, and she's deserving of all that. And some people don't value money like that. It don't matter. They're like, if I marry her, if it go left or whatever, if I got to give her half. Some people got so much money that don't even bother them. Let her, you know what I mean? It's their happiness means everything. Some people don't value that like that. Like, you know what I mean? They make so much money and got so much money to it's like, it's whatever. So, but it's sad how people want you to get in these challenging debates. I'm not going to debate with you. You entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. This person entitled to their opinion. But stop thinking everything that you see on the internet is the gospel. It's not the gospel. Everything's not true. Everything I personally don't believe everything that's written in the Bible. I don't. But that's my belief. That's my belief. I believe men write the Bible, and if they want us to act right, then they'll put something in there, and if we believe everything written in the Bible, oh, that's it. And I know some people are going to be mad at me for saying that, but I'm entitled to my belief. You're entitled to your belief. That's why there's so many different religions. Do y'all believe that it's a multiple gods or it's one God? You could be Muslim. You could be Jehovah's Witness. You could be Christian. You could be Baptist. You could be, you know what I mean? All these religions. So you'll be going around arguing with everybody for what their belief is. Let me have my belief. And great minds think alike. So if you get somebody and you want to debate, find somebody that's like to debate. And you and them go to debate. If you get somebody tell you, I don't want to talk about politics and debate, leave them the F alone. I don't want to debate with you because I don't care. But like I said, I said I have a right. And God rest Kevin Samuel's soul. I didn't watch it because I didn't like how he handled people. A lot of stuff I don't watch. I have the right to turn on my TV and filter in what I want to see. And I have a right not to. I don't blame him for the way he talked to those ladies. I think those ladies signed up for it. When you get on his show, you know he's going to find something bad about you and he's going to destroy you. That's what make ratings on these shows. If y'all don't get it now, the people that's into the social media, negativity sells. Negativity sells. They need the negative. They need the views. They need it to go viral. They need somebody to talk crazy. They need some fights. That's what make money. That's what make money. But for to say women ain't loving and kind and can be the same as a man will take a woman with nothing to face value. You telling me that women ain't doing that? Look at Oprah. Women is doing that. But it's not talked about a lot because in our age group, in the 50s, that's not normal. That's not normal. But he's not in our age group. So, you know, his thought process and my thought process, it's different. So I'm going to give you an example. Okay. This is why I personally prefer to date a older gentleman. I prefer to date an older gentleman. Now, I would get dudes that's younger attracted to me. And let me say this so we can be clear. I've cracked the joke. Y'all mutilated me with this joke. That's why I say social media can do some crazy stuff. But in a joke, I said 25. I've never dated a 25. The youngest probably I've dated and a guy that's younger than me is between 37, 38. 37, 38. Like within the mid-30s, like around there. Never into the 25s. I've never in my life ever dated a 25-year-old. Never. But I'm saying this to say, so I'll give you an example, right? Now, everybody's grown. And I know the economy is hard, especially you living in your place, the man living in their place. Things are not like how they used to be. Now, people got money like that, like they'll say, it's not tricking if you got people that's blessed with a lot of money and they can help people, then they'll help people. Like that, I remember they talked about Shaq real bad when he had bought Superhead, some furniture, and she like kind of exposed him for that. And I'm like, that was a blessing. That man come in your house and see you ain't got shit. He tried to upgrade you. But then you turn around and you want to talk about him. He gave you a blessing. He looked. That's what a grown older man will do if they see somebody like, damn, I'm sitting on her couch. Her couch is on the floor. She ain't got nothing. You see, he tried to bless her. But she took that as, oh, he weak, this and that and that. So, and talked about him when, to me, where I felt like what Shaq did, buying her furniture and stuff, he thinks she didn't have nothing. That's what an older man would do. If you dating an older guy and you come over and you cook your food that you paid, when you go to your job and work, a real man not going to come to your house and eat up all your fucking food and not put that back in your house. When that man see you, he come over and you, a real man not going to come to your house when you got little kids and watch you feed him all the kids food stamps and link. He ain't gonna do that because he'll feel some type of way about that. This ain't my food. This lady got all these kids. This food is for them babies. But he gonna come and he gonna look in the refrigerator. She just cooked me steak and eggs today. Her water getting low. And he'll look around. The next time that man come to your house, everything he noticed that was low, he brought it back in. Because he's not somebody that's there to use you, to take advantage of you, to eat up all you and your kids' food. Eat till you ain't got nothing and then walk out. No, if he ate the food, he'll provide it back. They say a man don't work, don't eat. So I'm not saying it's his job to pay for my bills and all. And just when you get an older gentleman that's with you and stuff like that, no, a lot of them ain't fit. Well, a lot of times they do. But if they in a position to do it, but for me, it's not obligated to do it. But I like for a man, I don't like to have to ask for nothing. I want a man to sit around. That's what an older man do. They sit around. You driving to his house all the time. Here, come on, baby, let's go. Come get it. Or he say, give me your keys. Come back. Hey, baby, I want to put the new tires on your car and I filled your tank up. You know what I mean? It's the little things. It's the little things that make that so amazing, because he's gonna observe what needs to be done, and vice versa. If there's a woman in your life and we coming over and we see your little house a little dirty and you probably missing this and you need this, as a woman, I'm gonna be like, oh, he don't got no washer and dryer. I'm gonna gather up all his clothes. I'm gonna take his clothes in my house. I'm gonna wash them, fold them, bring them back. You know what I mean? If he's running low on food and I know he's working so hard and he ain't got time to cook and different stuff like that, I'm going to cook a full course meal. Hey, baby, you at home? Yeah, you at home? Okay, I made you dinner. I don't got to stay, because sometimes when a man get out work, he ain't got time to yap. He just want to lay down. I made you some supper. I'm just coming. I'm going to give you a hug and a kiss, babe. I'm going to drop it off and you get you some rest. Those is the little things that makes a person feel loved and important. You know what I mean? It ain't nobody, you know what I mean, out here nowadays spending their hard-earned money and let me buy you this. And some men do. If you in that bracket, and I'm talking about, remember I said everybody got a lane? I'm talking about in my lane. I'm in my lane. I ain't talking about the rich folks. But for the people that got that, that's what they're going to do. But that's the difference between an older man, you dating a younger man. A younger man will come eat up all your damn food. He won't even think, I wonder if I should replace this food. It's been so good. His mind ain't even going to think to do that. He just gonna eat till there ain't no more. He ain't even gonna have the mindset. Not all young men. So let me reverse that, because I don't want to be stereotyping, but a lot of them, they don't have that concept, you know. So that's why me personally, I don't want to have to feel like I'm asking or begging. It's just the little things that a person can do to feel appreciated. And that goes both ways. I want my partner to feel appreciated, and I want him to feel, you know what I mean? It's the little things, you know what I mean? You're so loving, you're kind. Yes. Thank you. And that's just the woman in me. Like, I've watched my mothers, my auntie and them. So like when we watch the matriarchs in our family, and I'm saying, if you got a good man, if you got a man that ain't no good, then, you know, some men probably never, I ain't gonna say that they ain't no good, but some men don't know my caring side, because all that ain't meant for everybody. You know what I mean? It ain't meant for you to be Molly maid or show wifey status to everybody. Some people is just like right here, right now. Some men don't even know how to cook or do half the stuff, because I never introduced that side of me, because I can see something in them and say, no, I ain't doing none of that. And vice versa. Men can look at a woman and see like, nah, I ain't doing none of that. So yeah, there's lanes, and you stay in them. But stop saying that women, that we won't do that for a man. Yes, we will. If we in a position and God and blessed us and we got it like that, we'll give, just like a wealthy rich man will take a woman out of McDonald's and give. We'll go get a man out of Burger King and do the same thing. Don't say we won't. You looking at the baddies and all these girls that's, you know what I mean, these internet models, these internet influencers that's in your world. You're not looking at a normal thinking woman, and like, you know what I mean, she ain't judging a man, oh, he gotta have more than me. If you that rich and you got a lot, you know, you might don't find that. And then a lot of times, to be honest, a really, really rich man and really rich, he probably don't want that. Sometimes they like to be providers to somebody. You get what I'm saying? They say opposites attract, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with signing a prenup to protect your money. If a person's really with you and they with you out of love, even with a prenup, the judge is still going to let you leave with something. You ain't going to be empty-handed. You're going to have more than what you had if he done got you out of Burger King or McDonald's. So don't worry. But if your heart is pure, then you good. But I'm not going to be debating with nobody about none of these people on social media, because ain't none of them perfect. And I'm not going to go on these social media platforms getting relationship goals from a lot of these people, because half of them is capping. Half of them capping. Half of them capping. So y'all tell me y'all thoughts, but I just was and I just couldn't believe he just kept trying to engage me into this negative. I said, you see this energy is negative. I told you that I didn't want to talk about none of it. I don't care about none of this, but you're not going to sit here and tell me what a woman won't do. And I'm a woman. You'll do it. I said, you damn right. If I love a man and that's a good man, and I don't give a damn if he work picking up cans, and if I love him and he's worthy and deserving of love and he's a good person, and I'm going to get him up and we going to pick up them cans, baby. You done picking up cans. Ain't no more picking up cans. That's over for you. Don't tell me that women don't got the compassion of love like that and put money into somebody that's got less than them, because we do. Every woman, you looking at these baddies and these girls off the internet, these internet influencers and the models you date. But all women not like what you in your age group, sweetie. Take your mama, for instance. Is your mama baddie? Did your mama gotta have a man and this, that, and that? I'm for sure the man your mama with, when he was on hard times, your mama ain't just up and leave him because he ain't got it like that. They made it work. So, I don't know the thought process sometimes, but that's why I don't do debates. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You entitled to yours. I'm entitled to mine. You entitled to your religion. I'm entitled to mine. You know, this person, you entitled to watch what you like. That's like, I think I shared with y'all before. And I gave an example. I said, it's trying to pull people into stuff that they don't do. Like, for instance, me, I like scary movies. A lot of my people don't. It's like me coming, no, yeah, that's different. I said, what the fuck is it? You trying to force me into a debate? And I'm telling you, I don't do this shit. And you making me angry because you study trying to tell me that a woman won't do it. And I'm telling you that it can happen and we will. And we done it. But a lot of women ain't running around running off their mouth to try to belittle their man and show the world. I'm the big, what would we look like? A real man still got to feel as a man, he don't want no woman running around, I take care of you. No, he wouldn't even feel right. That man, even what you take, that man probably still will go and get a job and still come in there and pay bills because he's just not cut like that to be sitting around doing nothing. He still wants something. He still want to do something for himself. Even Oprah taking care of Stedman. Y'all hear Stedman say he still got his own existence. What should he do? Yeah, Oprah providing everything he need, but Stedman still got his existence with things that he still